Welcome back. People tend to socialize within their own ethnic or cultural groups. According to a 2014 study, 75% of white Americans have entirely white social networks without any minority presence. But studies also show that knowing someone from another background is the best way to overcome stereotypes. What can Muslims do to break down barriers and make friends with people of diverse backgrounds? A new initiative called OpenDoors Ramadan aims to do just that. Joining me to discuss this is Madiha Irshad, social media lead for OpenDoors Ramadan. Welcome to the show, Madiha.
Thank you.
So what is OpenDoors Ramadan?
So it's a grassroots initiative where we're trying to build bridges between non-Muslims and Muslims, trying to break the barrier of the Islamophobia that's been going on in our community these days. I feel like Muslims have a big burden on us. As soon as some attack happens, that we have to be the ones that talk about it. We're the ones who have to go after it to say that it wasn't us, or we condemn this act. And I feel like it's a big burden on us, and we don't have to be the ones that actually take it because we're not the ones that are actually involved in it. And some things that non-Muslims want to know from us is, why are these Muslims doing it? And that's one thing that we need to talk to them about. And I think this movement will help people actually start that conversation, invite people into your homes and show them your culture more than your religion. Show them more what you do in everyday lives, how we're normal human beings, not those extremists that do this every day or terrorize everyone. We're just normal human beings. We live in your neighborhoods. We're your friends. We're your co-workers. We're just regular people.
And how did the idea of this initiative come about?
So Zishan Hamid, who is the councillor of Milton, he started this initiative after he got called up about talking about Islamophobia and talking about condemning these acts after every time they happened. He thought that it was his responsibility to do so. But it really isn't. Like, it's not, he didn't do them. It's not his community that did them.
But as a public figure, I guess he was always asked to come in.
He was always the one who was asked, exactly. And he didn't feel that it was his responsibility because he condemns them, obviously, and like everybody else does. So he wanted to start this initiative and talk to people about it rather than just say I condemn it. Like, I want to show you who I actually am in my home rather than I am a counselor. So that's how he wanted to start it, and I thought it was a genius idea. That inviting people into your homes is much easier to do than talking.
It's more personal, right?
It is. You show them
welcome
what you
to my
do.
home. Yeah.
See how I live. See how I cook. See my kids. We're exactly like you.
Yeah.
All we do is we just practice a different religion than you. That's all we are.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but from the conversation, it sounds like one of the motives behind OpenDoors Ramadan is not necessarily to invite people to say, hello, this is Islam, this is our religion, this is our book. It's much more than that, right?
Oh, definitely. We're not trying to make this something that you want to convert anybody with, for sure not. It's something that you want to invite your friends over or your coworkers or your neighbors to just talk about Islam, even if they have some questions or if they want to talk about your life. It doesn't even have to be about Islam, or like what you do in your daily morning, how you're pretty much the same as them.
Have you had any personal experiences where people of other faith backgrounds, non-Muslim and others, have come up to you specifically and asked about questions?
I'm from a very small town. Everybody is Caucasian in my town. I was pretty much the only.
Where is your town?
In Ottawa, Canada.
Okay.
So we're living there. I was asked questions every day. So why are you fasting? Because everybody was really open to it because nobody knew who I was, and because Muslims weren't a thing there. They still aren't. So yeah, everybody kept asking me questions. So why do you fast, and how long do you fast? Like, they were like, you don't even drink water. I'm like, no, you don't. Yeah, they were really open to it, and every time something condemned or some act happened of terrorism, because they knew me personally, they would actually apologize to me. Because they knew
that's
me
interesting. They would
personally.
come and apologize to you.
Because like, we know you aren't like that, and people are racially profiling me because of that. And they're like, especially my friends that I grew up with, they're like, we're so sorry about that, because they've come to my house, they know me personally, they've interacted with me and my family, so they know about how we live, and we're not people that actually do that kind of stuff. So for them, it was just literally talking to me and finding out more about me, and that's what this initiative is about, to invite your neighbors in and talk about it, talk about anything they want to know. Muslims are really open to talking about it too. Like, a lot of us actually want to speak about this stuff, but we don't know how to. And inviting people into your home is the easiest way to do it, I think.
And how many, I know you guys have already launched the initiative, how many, how's the community response been for both Muslims and non-Muslims? What are your numbers looking like?
It's been pretty good. We've had a few dozen people sign up. A few of them actually have been non-Muslims that are looking to pair up with Muslim families to come. So what we're looking to do, even if you don't have a family to invite, or if you're non-Muslim looking to come into somebody's home and you don't know any Muslims, definitely sign up and we'll pair you up with people to go to. We'll see who you're compatible with, what you were looking to like ask. You can even email us and let us know what you're looking to find out, and we'll pair you up with the perfect family, or like the family that you're looking to get to know.
And what does the sign-up process entail? Is it time-consuming? You do it online?
Definitely not. It's online. All you do is sign up, put your information in an email, and that's about it. It's about less than 2 minutes to sign up.
And then you guys will match up the families accordingly.
Yep. Or you can do your own families if you prefer.
And is this initiative, OpenDoors Ramadan, is it exclusive to Muslim festivals or initiatives rather? Not festivals, but Muslim events kind of thing?
No. So we're trying to start it with Ramadan just because of the stigma behind Islam, but we're trying to go afterwards, after we've done this one, to go other religions like Holi, Diwali, trying to go to Easter, Christmas. Because even for us Muslims, we want to know about other people's religion too, and be open to cultural exchange more than just talking about religion, because everybody wants to know about what you're going to in your Christmas, or what happens in your Easter, or what happens in Holi, because it's really fun to know. It's fun to interact in that kind of festivity.
Very cool. And so these will be launched as sort of OpenDoors Ramadan is the first one, and then the other ones are to follow?
Yes, hopefully.
So Madiha, what's the process when, say my family decides that we want to sign up. How do we go about actually signing up? What does that entail?
So you just log onto the website and you sign up. You can either choose a family that you want to invite yourself, or we can match you up. So when you put your address in for signing up, we can either match you with somebody who's a non-Muslim who doesn't have a family and they live close by to you, or you can sign up either your neighbors that you want to invite, some people who you've never actually spoken to, that neighbor that lives down the street, or your coworkers or your friends that you've actually never invited inside your home, to get the conversation going. So just sign yourself up, or sign somebody, or ask non-Muslims to even sign up that you can even invite to your home.
And when people sign up and you guys say, you connect them, is it initially an email conversation, like you provide each other phone numbers and it's up to the families to take the initiative to set things up?
Yep, so we've provided email addresses because phone numbers are very private to give out. So you can contact each other and you can ask if they're okay with it. First we ask them if they're okay with it, and then we give each other's email address so they can actually contact each other and see what's the best time they want to invite somebody over.
And how do you see this, obviously it's nice that people are coming together, but how do you see this as, inviting or creating a forum for cultural exchange based on, Islamic principles as well?
Because for sure, for us in Islam, feeding your neighbors are really important in Islam. It's said in Hadith that your neighbors are the first people you're supposed to go ask. Your neighbors shouldn't go hungry. And
so our neighbors technically have rights upon us.
They have big rights on us, because for us, especially for Muslims, I think a lot of people have the stigma that we can't go and approach our neighbors. They might be scared of us, or they might profile us. And that's something that even my family has done. And it's hard for us to remove that stigma from our minds, that to go talk to our neighbors about this. I think this initiative can help people, invite people to their homes and talk about it, and make friends on that. This is not even just about religion, it's about talking with your friends, making friends, and getting out of your comfort zone, rather than just inviting Muslims to your home. Invite non-Muslims, which is really rare for Muslims to do, especially for Iftar.
My sister lives in Florida, and I know when she had in Florida, and she had a family from the Navy, and she basically became really good friends, and it all started with, "Hi, I'm your neighbor, and here are cookies," and I found out that they were in Toronto,
Awesome.
Toronto fashion. So it's really, I think it really brings home that idea.
Reach out to your neighbors. It's going to help you. Because their neighbors are always there, and they're there for your emergencies too. And if you don't reach out to them, especially like Muslims, if you don't actually go talk to them yourself, they're not going to come to you, because some people are actually scared of us. And to remove that stigma is how I think this initiative can actually help people go further.
And what better time than Ramadan?
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you.
Hey YouTube, we hope you benefited from this video. If you liked it, or if you didn't, let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more, check out some of our other videos. And don't forget to subscribe so you can get new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.